Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I'm talking about how to maintain the state of being so you can live in the end, how I live in the end when I want to accomplish something. Firstly, before I get into this video, thank you so much for watching. If you like Spirituality Simplified, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps to get the channel seen by more people. I also have a free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, which has over 1,300 wonderful members on there. And if you're looking for more intense learning, I have the VIP membership, which you can see linked in the description. Okay guys, let's get into this today. We're talking about how to maintain the state of being. So let's think about that state. I love it when Neville Goddard talks about states of being, because it is, you change your state, you change your life. It was Tony Robbins who talks about this later. He talks about it in a more physical physiology sense, you know. He's saying like change your energy, change your state. The funny thing is you've got to think about it. Let's think about it for a second. If you change your state, what are you doing? You're changing the physical projection of the self. So let's say, for example, I want to be more abundant, and I'm walking down the street. Abundant people don't walk down the street, worried, fearful, looking at things, regretful. They've got an energy of possibility, of time, of energy, of all of these things. So they have a state of being. Now, so what I want to do is start to create that state of being within myself. So I want to create the feeling of freedom. Now, for me, creating the feeling of freedom isn't so difficult. It's maintaining that state of being. So it's like you are free when you're having a joyful, playful, fun time with your family, friends, children, whatever, you know. You're living free in that moment. What is freedom except presence? Presence to this wonderful moment. So when I talk about creating a state of freedom, I'm asking you to be present, playfully, childlike. Okay, childlike presence is freedom. You know, there's just a fun about it. So if you are creating, if you're looking to manifest that state of being, what is the state of being? I want to manifest a partner. I want to manifest love. So that state of being is the feeling of being cared for, loved, appreciated. What is that state of being? Well, it's a feeling, it's a knowing. Now, here's the thing for me, though. What makes me different, I think, to others is I don't want you to force these states of being. Actually, what I want you to know is these states of being are behind all the energetic mess that comes upon you from what life is offering out to you sometimes. So when you are in the desire of wanting love or abundance, it's because you're noticing the lack of it. It's because you're noticing there isn't a flow of it. So here's what I'm trying to say. We're not talking about the imaginal act just yet. I'm talking about the state of being. You're noticing the lack of something. You're noticing the lack of abundance, the lack of love. Well, here's what happens there. When you notice the lack of something, you get a feeling. Now, that feeling that you get towards the lack of it can either maintain it or you can release it. Behind all of that is the state of being of wholeness. You see, the thing that I think what we try to do too much when we're trying to maintain the state so we can manifest is we don't realize that the state of being of creation is one of wholeness, peace and harmony and flow. So when we're trying to create manifestations, we want to find this state of being. Then once we're there and we maintain that state of being, we're in creative mode. Let me talk about it. So for example, let's say you're looking to attract love in your life and you look around and you see people who are wildly in love, and you notice the lack of your own love in your life, and it makes you not feel so well. Now your state of being is not in love, it's in the lack of love. So what I want you to do in that moment is notice that state of being that you're in. Notice that feeling. You see, lack is something that comes upon you. The real you, the divine presence, the God within, as Neville would talk about, doesn't know lack. It only knows oneness, wholeness, connection. So what I'm trying to say to you is when you're trying to maintain the state of being, don't be concerned about creating a feeling so much. Know that by letting go of the feeling that makes you feel lackful, you've already connected to the wholeness. You're already maintaining it now. So for example, I would sit there and I would notice that I feel discord because of what I'm seeing in front of me with those people in love. I would start to recognize, where is that discord within my being? Where is that discord on my being? I'm going to notice it. I'm going to release it. I'm going to breathe and relax. You see, Neville Goddard would say many times, do not worry. Do not let your state of being change from the end. Do not let yourself be drawn into the realities of life. Do not let yourself be sucked into it. This is the way that I've created to help me to do that. So I notice the feeling of discord. So I'm going to sit with that feeling. Where is it on my body? It's in my chest, throat, hands, feet. It can be anywhere. And I'm going to sit and observe. Breathe and relax till it releases. Right, here's the beauty now. Once it starts to diminish, I've actually connected to the divine wholeness now. Now I'm in the energy of the state of being, because I have no feeling towards what's going on there anymore, and all I feel is presence and peace. So from this presence and peace, I may go back to my imagery, my mental imagery of love. Whatever that snapshot is, it may be me playfully holding someone's hand, then walking off into the distance. I may even claim it. I'm divinely guided to wonderful love, peace and harmony in my life. You see, Neville Goddard didn't just say you only imagine. He said inner self-talk creates reality too. So you can do it through the imagery or the inner self-talk. Now, I have now put out the expression of someone who is loved. I'm now living in the end of someone who is loved, because I have no resistance against it. Police are after me now because I'm giving you information that they do not want you to know. No, I'm kidding. Now I'm in the energy of that expression, because there is no resistance now towards that expression again. You see, what Neville Goddard was very good at is he would not let reality ever dissuade him from his end. So what I realise is, reality is very seductive now. He also didn't have mobile phone with Facebook and loads of other things that could trigger him. We need to work out how to stop these triggers. You see, it's the triggers of life that are stopping you from maintaining that state of being. What do you want? I want more abundance. Okay, so now every morning, gently I will claim I'm divinely guided towards abundance. I'll start to see an imagery of abundance. When I notice the lack of that feeling, I will deal with the feeling, then come back to abundance again. I maintain the state. Yes, I was taken out, but I maintained it. We only need to prolong that state of being for a prolonged period of time. Then we are compelled through inner guidance, inner wisdom, divine guidance, to go towards the end state of being. This is how we create our reality. You see, your job is not to intensely create the feeling of the end. It's to let go of any of the feeling of the lack of it. You see, underneath everything we're whole. So when we're maintaining a state, what we're doing is we're actually just maintaining that divine peace, harmony and wholeness. We're not having to forcibly create any feeling within inside us. I like the idea of a gentle feeling rising up in you. This is where we want to create from. I hope this video helps you today, guys. If you'd like me to talk more about this, please do comment down below. Also, I'm starting today my wonderful 30-day challenge on the membership. It is Peace Within the Chaos. How to effortlessly manifest. If you want to join that, the link is in the description to the membership. I'll see you at the next video, guys. Thank you so much.